Yeah?
Yeah.
My number 2 is a game called Strider on the Xbox One. It's also available on PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, and I think PC.
Yeah, it seems to be out in everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. Strider, I mean, did you play the original?
I never did. No, I'm aware of it, aware of the character, and I'm aware that it's supposed to be good, but yeah, I'd never played it.
I saw a friend of mine when I was really young had an Amstrad CPC computer, and he was playing Strider, and at the time I just remember it was the least disappointing game I'd ever played, because I looked at it just thinking that looks amazing, and when I played it, it was amazing. I can't remember much about it beyond that. But this remake is Redux is really quite good, very good in fact. The combat is extraordinarily fast and strangely soapy. You have intense. Soapy, just kind of slippery, but you have intense control over it, but you feel like you're sliding around the place. And you can be balletic if you like. You can dodge bullets quite easily. Once you've grasped the controls, I mean, there's a slide move, a double jump and stuff, so you can sort of bounce around avoiding bullets if you want. But the idea is to rush every single enemy you see. So you're sprinting along, hacking up enemies as fast as you can move through the levels. You're basically hacking people up. It's a game that's like almost been constructed. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be insane speed runs of this on YouTube in no time, because it's such a fast-paced game. There are elements of Mark of the Ninja just in some of the skills you have and some of the level design, and it kind of looks like those Capcom reboots of Bionic Commando, the 2D remakes.
Yeah, the rearmed ones.
Yeah, I didn't care for those as games much, but they looked very glossy and sort of metallic. It's also not... one thing I really like about it is that it's not in the slightest bit evasive about its difficulty. It's perfectly pitched. So if you start and you find it hard in the first 5 minutes on normal, that's how hard you'll find it. Go back and start on easy. It doesn't piss around. What you see is what you get. So if you start it, and I think you can change midway through. I'm not 100% sure, but it starts at a certain pitch, and there are difficult bits, but by and large, that's what you get. It's not perfect because the checkpointing is a bit uneven, and it's deliberately old school in that, for example, if you take a long detour to go and pick up a collectible and then you die, it doesn't save the fact that you've picked up the collectible, so you have to go and do that again when you come back. The world is really nice looking. I played on Xbox One. It's a really nice looking game, but it's this futuristic fascist state, and there's all these like baby blue lasers and red metal. I mean, it looks really pleasant, but it's not original. Especially on next gen, though. I mean, I don't want to undersell it. It looks really stunning. I mean, it's just a real sort of, instantaneous proof about how good sort of downloadable titles are going to be on next gen. Some of the bosses are really difficult, but they're so well designed that I never got annoyed with them. Kind of similar to how I spoke about Donkey Kong Country, the Wii one, months ago or years ago, whenever it was. There were some really intense difficulty spikes in it, but it's so hard to be annoyed. Also the controls are so taut that it's hard to begrudge the game when you die, because it's so well designed and you're in complete control. I don't know why it grabbed me as much as it did, because I really am done with this whole Metroidvania structure. And yet it sells it really well. It does it really well. It's very snappy. You earn things quite quickly, and it moves through. Everything about it's at speed, high speed. Bang, bang, bang. I bet there's going to be speed runs of this where people do it in like an hour and a half. And yeah, really quite something. Worth every penny. I mean, it's Double Helix, who've just come out of nowhere with Killer Instinct and this.
I know. Yeah,
two absolutely.
They're horror shows that they released before. But.
Exactly. But I mean, so many amazing studios have gone bust over the last few years. They've probably taken on board some really talented people from other places. But yeah, Strider, it's really good, I'm telling you.
That sounds like my cup of tea, there's no doubt about that.